Not how we classify
Is there
diseases.
anything wrong with calling it the China virus?
Yes.
Explain.
Sure. So one, that's not actually how we classify diseases. I have here, I'd be happy to send this over to you, a 2015 publication from the WHO, World Health Organization, where they issued the new guidelines.
Oh my God. The fucking World Health Organization.
And it
You're
wasn't
such a fucking tool.
Okay, the Joker laugh isn't helping your argument here, okay?
If you're going to give them federal aid, then they should be required to allow guns to come in their building, if they're registered, of course. Now.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So what So what you're saying right now is that what should happen is if the government gives you a loan, you should then have to abide by constitutional standards.
Yes.
Okay, so I could walk into a car dealership and scream the N-word and it would be wrong. The company could not ask me to leave. That's what you're telling me right now?
If you're not doing any physical harm or threatening or doing any vocal harm, then no.
So do you think that if I go into a business screaming the N-word, that might hurt the company from making money or selling cars?
Maybe, but I wouldn't necessarily think so.
Let's assume, wait. Let's assume for the sake of argument that it would.
Maybe it depends on how much government aid and how much U.S. tax dollars you are getting.
So, okay, got it. So if it's like, if you get like a 10% loan, you can't say the N-word with a hard R. You can say the N-word with a soft A, okay? You got the 10% loan. I know what this is.
Then their women exchange natural relations for unnatural.
Natural. See the key word there? Hold on. See the key word there? Natural relations. This is just like what I was saying earlier. We are talking about hedonism. We're talking about women who are naturally attracted to men, giving that up and just fucking whatever's in their way. That is a far cry, again, from a consensual, loving, homosexual relationship. The way that the Bible recognizes marriage, including in this context here, it's a unity between a man, a woman, and God. Isn't that the biblical interpretation of marriage, which is what we're abiding by here when we're talking about homosexuality also? Okay, so if we're going to apply the same standards, then you would concede that atheists getting married, two atheists, is a sin? I just want to get that on record.
No, okay, I'm getting confused.
There's no way you studied this, dude. So even the FBI warned at the start of the COVID outbreak in the US that it expected a surge in hate crimes against those of Asian descent. So this was just with it being known that it came from China. This isn't even factoring in the fact that the president of the United States repeatedly called it the Chinese virus, despite the fact that the actual name was COVID-19. It didn't make sense to call it the Chinese virus based on how
it does, because it came from China.
That's irrelevant, my dude. It doesn't matter. You're arguing in really bad faith right now.
It's even possible that it came from a lab in China.
Wait, why does it matter? Who decides that matters? Don't we go based on the guidelines?
It could have been made from the people themselves. It could have been made from the government.
That's a whole separate point. Again,
but
you're not actually answering the question
Chinese
directly.
Government could have been a part in it. You don't know that.
Is this why you wanted me to go back to skits? Because you don't like that I am able to challenge your ideas? I linked you the study that actually showed quantitatively we saw an uptick when on Twitter after Trump.
Those are individuals. They're making their own choices.
What does that
Trump didn't do anything to incite anything.
Okay. So I guess Trump is just this weak little bitch boy baby that has absolutely no influence over his followers. Man, I'm surprised to see
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that these are individuals, fucking individuals.
And how do you know those
individuals? They're doing their own decisions. They're making terrible decisions. They're making them themselves.
Oh, so now you admit that it's bad. That's good. Okay. So
no, I'm not saying China virus is bad. I'm saying that they're the ones that are doing these hate crimes by themselves. They're doing it.
Why could they have not chosen to do that after they saw Trump's tweet? It's just really funny how the tables have completely flipped here. Like, for the longest time, we heard about SJWs being the snowflakes that want their own safe special definition.
I don't want to. That's not what I want.
You want your own special definition because Big Daddy...
I'm letting you speak. Okay.
You want your big special definition because Big Daddy Trump called it Chinese virus. So you want to call it that, even though that even though that goes against the guidelines on how we now define diseases. You want your own snowflake definition, my dude, and it's a really bad look.
We can call it whatever. We can call it COVID-19. We can call it China virus. We can call it coronavirus.
We should call it COVID-19 since that's the correct term. And Chinese virus is a bunch of bullshit.
but they are doing more harm than good. It makes the month and the parades, the pride, it all makes enemies. And
No, it doesn't, because Pride Month is really, really popular even in the corporate world, right? Because capitalism
it's
has
not popular in the corporate world.
Because
the money behind it is popular.
Exactly. Yes, that's what capitalism is. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
So
I
when
think
there's
that's shallow. I think it's shallow and chill and disrespectful.
But hold on, that's how
the
every
community as
corporation is at any time. Do you think that that corporations that sell American flag shirts are deep, big patriots? No, they had that shit made in China. They don't give a fuck about anything except their bottom dollar. Duh. That's just not an argument, though. Because these corporations want to support gay people because it helps their bottom dollar, that's good for gay people. That's lending gay people institutional support, arguably, or institutional recognition, at the very least, from some of the most massive money-making corporations. This is a good thing. Same YouTube live stream, Benjamin yelled, "Jews run our entire media, and if they get power, they will destroy your entire civilization." That's the Jewish question. That's a belief of neo-Nazis. I mean, this is like I'm like arguing with a fucking child right now, dude. Come on, like it's right in front of you, and you're like, it may have just been a little joke. Like, do you realize how stupid you sound right now? Like, just bite the bullet on this one, man. Obviously, he's a neo-Nazi.
No, it's not obvious. If you could all, you're giving me one, which I wasn't even aware of, but you're giving
then
me
maybe
one
you shouldn't have. Wait, if you weren't aware of it, then maybe you shouldn't have come on here and claimed he wasn't a neo-Nazi.
It's frankly true. They do. And
okay. So you're a neo. Okay, wait. So now I understand it is you're a neo-Nazi.
Oh,
and so you're here to defend another neo-Nazi, right? Because you agree with what Owen Benjamin is saying here, that Jews control media.
No. They control a highly disproportionate amount, right?
So do white people, and so do men. So once again, I ask you, if a black person is shot and then you say, well, they should have just followed the law, why can I not look at James O'Keefe and say, well, he should have just followed the rules?
Do you really? I mean, are you really that naive to just sit there and?
That's actually really. Hold on, that's a really reasonable question. Why should James O'Keefe have not just followed the rules?
Oh, good. I believe it. Like that's all your fucking arguments.
You realize I've talked about
a corporate cocksucker.
All right, you realize I've talked extensively about how corporations like these tech companies are way too powerful, and we need to have a conversation about that. But having the conversation.
Why are you listening to him?
Because having the conversation in the context of a lie, or on the basis of a lie that conservatives are falling victim to some kind of big tech censorship, is not the kind of basis I want to have that conversation on. I want to base my conversations on factual information and truth, not just what some fuck on the internet feels, which is what you're giving me right now.
That's bro, you're literally, you're not basing your opinion on.
When in reality, it's very obvious that he holds white nationalist beliefs, and then when that overlaps with Holocaust denial jokes, it has a little bit of a different connotation there.
Dude, you're fucked in the head.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're British.
Make it.
Say whatever you want, man, but at the end of the day, it's grandstanding. You're advocating for
No.
Yes, you're advocating let's overthrow Roe v. Wade and then call it murder so we can call it what it is. Okay, great. Cool for you. Keep virtue signaling, I guess. I'm actually advocating to make real changes, to actually see abortion rates decline.
By holding diametrically opposed oppositions and other center-left positions.
I think abortion's bad, and I want to reduce abortion, so I'm going with the most practical reason.
I don't buy it, Hunter.
Wait, I think abortion's bad, right? I want there to be less abortion, so I'm going with what has been shown to reduce abortion. That is not... Call it what it is, buddy. Say what you want to do. Call it however you want. You're virtue signaling right now. This is the definition of it. You're saying it should be called murder. We should recognize it as murder.
Jews control America does not contradict the point that Jews are.
Are the Jews making you mad right now? True. Are you okay? Are the
no,
Jews,
I'm getting irritated. Are the Jews making you mad? You're being extremely bad faith. There you go. You're being extremely bad faith.
I'm being bad faith because you're a Nazi weasel fuck, and I don't take you seriously, dude. Your ideas are a joke, and what you want is to be taken seriously. You want people to be afraid of you, and I'm not afraid of you. I think that you're a fucking joke. You're a meme. We're all laughing at you right now.
Fair enough. I will remain muted and get him in here.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we get some fucking pogs in the chat for Colonel Dandy? Let's go.
Can we get some pogs in the chat for CTV muting himself? Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Mike, can I ask you a question? Like I said a minute ago, you were the one that posited that there was a conspiracy. I don't think anybody else fucking made a claim that there was a conspiracy.
What? We were just arguing with this Sproticus guy that was arguing because of these fucking emails that it implied that like Fauci was in on hiding the the virus. What are you
That's
talking
what you
about?
wanted to hear, but you didn't bother listening to what the fuck he
I'm
said.
sorry.
Well,
I
he
have to
literally
cut in
said, wait,
here. I am so sad. Like, critical thinking veteran, your opening thing was, I'm going to be keeping my eye out, hickety-hee-haw, for who's coming across being bad faith. And now you've been nothing but bad faith this entire discussion. Literally, your fucking skull is like a bad faith machine. It goes in your ear and comes out the opposite, sounding completely different than what we just said. Honestly,
notice
dude,
how nobody else thinks that you're speaking the truth right now.
You'll
Nobody
notice
else.
that.
I
Here's
actually
hold on, really quick. I will yield my.
Oh, you're gonna die on this hill?
I will
The first
yield
time
my
I met
time
you,
after
Joe,
this.
You're a
Hold on.
black nationalist.
I will yield my time
Black
after this.
nationalist, Joe.
Maybe it never
First time I met you.
I will yield my time after this, but I will say
Give me a
one
fucking
thing
break.
that
Your opinion is shit.
yeah, all I was gonna say is here's a fact for you, CTV. The only time we've been able to have a productive conversation is when you were muted. So that's it. Thank you. No data that supports the notion that conservatives are systemically censored on big tech. In fact, there's data to the contrary. The data shows
The only data that you show is that we.
How come you would deny systemic racism against black people despite there being overwhelming data in favor of that position? And then you will
Again, it's all data, dude. Like, you don't live in the real world. Like, you live.
You
in,
are
like,
literally
some
being
fucking
so
fantasy
anti-intellectual right now. This is embarrassing you. Are you actually? Hold on, stop. Are you actually unironically arguing against using data? What happened to facts over feelings?
Did you go to the doctor? Did you go to the doctor and get your T checked?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Did you? How'd that turn out? Did it go normal?
Yeah, actually, they said I have a little bit of a higher testosterone.
But
they said I shouldn't be hanging out with
that shit.
Yeah, the doctor also said that I shouldn't be hanging around with betas too often because that can kind of lower your testosterone. So that's why I'm not going to be able to be on this call for too long.
Post the results, please. Post them.
I didn't really get my T checked because I'm not a.
You didn't because you're a fucking liar.
No, because I'm not an insecure little cuck that like takes confidence in what my fucking T levels are. In June of 2019, I deleted nearly 12 million channel views. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that's more views than your entire Twitch channel has. Then, if you go over here to the month of December 2019, you can see that I deleted another 3.5 million views.
Always be the fact.
Let me tell you something. Always, forever and ever, you are Hunter Avallone, the guy who attacked trans people in 2019.
Yeah, that was
I think
very
part of
cute,
you,
impassioned speech. I'm sure your
but that's-
audience
but
right
that's
now,
who
full
you
of dipshits, is loving it right now. I'm sure they're
but that's
eating
who
it
you
all
are,
up.
Hunter. Now,
Yeah,
here's the
Mike,
thing.
moral
It doesn't
Mike.
mean you
He's
can't
so
change.
great. Oh my God,
It doesn't
look
mean
how
you
cool
can't
he
change.
is. Oh wow.
It doesn't mean that you can't change. It doesn't mean that you can't be better. Virtue signaling.
You've been posturing this entire time. You try to hold me to like every single word I've said. You've denied saying things that we have tweets of you saying. Like, come on, dude. This is a joke, all right?
No.
At the end of the day, it's just I think that we have some unreconcilable differences.
What are
and
those
I think
unreconcilable differences? What are those unreconcilable?
Yeah, you're a bad faith weasel fuck. And you're someone that never delivers any positive criticism.
You're a liar.
Everything
And by the
you've
way,
said has been false. If it comes out of your mouth, I think it just becomes false. Literally, it's like it's this bizarre thing. You're like a lying machine.
You need to see. That's everything you need to. That's everything you need to know about Hunter.
You know, from just a sheer look standpoint, it's not even close.
Oh, we're going for the looks attack. You realize now that you have no argument.
Like we go for, I'm better than you by every single conceivable.
I'm actually kind of okay with just letting you continue talking here because you're just further you're just further destroying your own point. Like everybody watching now is seeing very clearly that like you are just so fucking biased and filled with this like Hunter Avallone derangement syndrome. You're not giving an accurate interpretation at all. Like you're not defending your claim that I'm a grifter.
This is the first time.
Like, do you think you look good right now? Do you think you're looking good in this discussion right now? Like,
yeah,
you look really weird.
This is the first time I've been to your channel since we debated because somebody sent me a text saying, "Can you believe this idiot's actually going live to debate with trans issues again after that?" I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I had to come see for myself.
All right, and then you decided to pop in and try to defend the claim that I'm a grifter, and looks pretty damn bad. But okay.
You said, does anybody want to come into the Discord and call me a grifter? And I said, well, yeah, sure, I'll come into the Discord and call you a grifter. I'm happy to do that. I didn't come here seeking that.
No, I'm sorry. Maybe if you want to get down in your semantic little argument there, you can. But it was very clear that I was. No, I was asking people to come on and defend the claim that I'm a grifter, and now you're trying to backtrack because you recognize that you didn't defend that claim at all. You recognize that you came on here and looked like a fucking retard, and then start screaming about how you're better than me and better looking than me. You've proven nothing right now, my dude.
So mad, Hunter.
You've proven how angry and frustrated you are. Now, do you want to go ahead and you want to give a quick shout out to your channel?
Yeah, you.
Fuck you. I don't. What do you mean when I started changing my position? Go look at when I posted my why I left the right video, and then my subs have been consistently falling along with my views since then.
Okay. Look,
Hunter, I was just kind of curious. Okay.
But no,
I was curious as to know who
now.
specifically.
No,
oh
Coach,
God.
You're
Okay, fine.
You're coming on here.
Look,
you made a bunch of claims.
It is 2:45. It is 2:45 in the morning where I'm at. I just
it's
came
late
from
at
a
night,
party.
so that's why you were pivoting, because it's late. You're being weaselly because
okay,
it's late at night.
You're so dishonest. You're such a dishonest
I'm not.
guy.
You're the one that's saying this isn't what I.
This is the reason that
think.
nobody listens to you. This is why you have a dead channel, because you're a dishonest little fuck. You're a dishonest little weasel who decided to.
Dude, you weren't even able to prove anything. You couldn't even prove the points. But how did you prove
to make more money, and it blew up in your face?
Where? Okay.
And everybody's laughing.
I have just an honest question.
Laughing at you. And
That's
most
great.
important of all,
that's great. I'm sorry I hurt
nobody
your ego.
pays
Please calm down.
attention to you. It was just happenstance that I noticed that you were on. I don't watch any of your content. Nobody does.
Man, so it's really bad for you to try to come on here and try to like throw shade at me then if you've never watched my content.
I was just curious as to whether this was what you thought would happen. Obviously not.
I knew this was going to happen.
You, like,
when I published
at me.
Listen, when I published my Why I Left,
do this heuristic arguing at me, to try to show up that you're like a fucking I don't know what, man. You fucked up. It blew up in your face.
What you're doing right now is telling me
just completely ruined your channel,
Can I talk now,
ruined
please?
your career,
Coach.
And don't you have like a child and a wife that you have to support?
Children, yes.
And this is the only income that you have.
Notice how how suddenly there's no arguments. It's really weird how first you come on here and say it wasn't me.
Okay,
I'm not asking. This is just the impression other people have. Now all of a sudden you're rattling off a lot of criticisms. It sounds like you have, Coach Red Pill. Maybe you should just talk about the criticisms you have instead of hiding behind all this other stuff.
Hunter, you're definitely going to need it. This isn't me rage quitting. This is me leaving because it's way past my bedtime.
But wait, I would like to tell you something
I don't
really
have
quickly.
the time to listen to your bullshit.
Do you think it makes sense? Oh, he left. Oh my God. So I've explained how everything that you've called cultural degeneracy is able to be fixed and ameliorated by policies that are more left or center left, where I fall on the political spectrum, and you the entire time have sounded like a crazy person. I just have to listen. Final words. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you go first, and then I'll get the final. Go ahead.
I don't really have no final words. Listen, here's the thing, bro. I hope you get sane one day.
Yeah,
I understand. And
yep, I'm the one who's insane. I got it, buddy. I'm so crazy right now. Hey, listen, your name is The Kids Are Broken, but the only one who's broken here is you. Okay, bye. I don't know how many subscribers you have, and I'm not even talking down to you when I say something like that, but most people with like even half a brain cell know that if you're making content that's conservative content, right? And if my goal was to gain popularity, make money, whatever that may be, then why wouldn't I have just stayed on the right?
Exactly. And you thought you were going to get money, but that didn't work for you. Right.
You are so... Okay, really quick. Hey, really quick. Wait, buddy, really quickly. I just want to tell you, I sincerely Hold on, wait. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, hate you, okay? I literally despise breathing oxygen, knowing that scumfuck, slimeballs, spineless weasels like you breathe the same oxygen as me. It makes me sick.
Defend that claim.
No, I'm not going to defend anything. What you're saying is you
can, bro.
No.
You can.
I have defended everything and more, and you've been contradicting yourself. You want to have your cake and eat it too, because you're trying to say I'll tell you why. Because you're trying to put intent on me. You're trying to explain my intention, which not only are you never going to be able to do, but there's not even evidence in your favor on that thing.
You think right-wingers aren't censored, and here you are. Crying, you say, "Oh, I hate you." Look, I don't care if you hate me. I really don't care. And honestly,
no, I do. I just want you to know that. Like, sincerely, I hate you. Like, you are a spineless fuck, and you're a blight on society. Yes.
You said what? I
said you're a spineless fuck and a blight on society. Second of all, if you look at it, you'll see that a lot of immigrants actually assimilate into the country. So
no, they don't.
Yes, they do. So this idea, they don't. My dude. Yes, they do. And if anyone doesn't want to assimilate, it's you. You're the one that's refusing to assimilate right now. So
yeah, dude. That's why you got all these people coming from
immigrants
Asia,
assimilate into the
China,
country, having better wages, a stronger economy. I'm pretty sure everyday middle-class Americans, white Americans too, would care a hell of a lot more about that than they would about some mythical social cohesion that you keep alluding to.
Well, it depends. It depends.
You're a LARPer. You don't care about Americans.
I'm listening. The reason why I'm asking the fucking clarifying questions is because you weren't clear, right?
Literally,
so that's where a clarifying question comes in, right?
That's for your bingo chart,
exactly,
chat.
Right.
Hey,
So,
we've been waiting for how
answer
long
the
it was going to
question,
take for
please.
this guy to blow his top.
Right?
I get to go take a bong hit. Thanks, buddy.
I wish you would, right?
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified when I drop a new video.